So guys, there's some big news, big news. Obviously in the boxing world, obviously Fury and Usyk. I didn't manage to do a video. I should have done, but yeah, Fury and Usyk fight has been postponed and has been rearranged for May 18th. Obviously, Fury pulled out due to a massive cut. Look, a lot of people are speculating about this cut and saying Fury was never had no intention of fighting Alexander Usyk. He was always going to pull out. I don't know. Look, I think when a guy is trained that hard for a fight, and he's very close to a fight, and he's gonna get his biggest payday, I don't think he's gonna chicken out or cow out at the fight. I just think, look, it is what it is. It's part of boxing. These things can happen. I feel bad for Fury. I feel bad for Usyk. I actually think Usyk's gonna beat Fury. I do. I think Fury's all over the place right now. I think Fury's past his best. And I think it's just a matter of time before somebody gets him. I think Usyk's too consistent. I think Usyk's too good, and I think Usyk will beat him. I do, and I've been consistent on that. I just think Usyk is a different level of fighter, and I think he wins the fight. I do. I think he wins the fight, and I think he wins. I think he wins comfortably as well. I won't be surprised if he outclasses, even drops Fury, because I think from the last fight we saw Fury is vulnerable right now, and Fury's had a very he's abused his body. He's been through a lot. We've seen him out of shape, out, in horrific shape. Then he came back, and he's now getting older. So these things start catching up with you as you get older. When you abuse your body like he did, I mean, blowing up and down in weight like he did, and it wasn't like It wasn't like he blew up. He blew up to a stage where he was like, I mean, ridiculously big. Where he was even like he was struggling to talk. He was he was in a bad way. He was in a bad way. So when you get into that sort of your body let your body go like that, that takes a lot of toll. That makes you older. It doesn't matter whether he came back. I mean, he came back, and what he did, like, for him to come back from that was phenomenal. But when you abuse your body and you like that, you're in that kind of shape. When you get older, that takes a toll. That takes a toll. That takes a toll. And I just think Fury now is at the stage of his career where that's taking a toll on him. I can't see Fury. I honestly can't see Fury winning that fight against Usyk. I think Usyk is too consistent. I think he's too good. And I think he's an exceptional talent, and I think he'll beat Fury. I do, and like I said, I've been quite consistent on that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a stinker as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one-way traffic. But let's see how it plays out. It's good that they've got it rearranged. Another talking point is, guys, I quickly want to mention it, is Terence Crawford has called out Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford has called out Canelo Alvarez for a fight. And it's interesting. It's interesting to see what happens here, because Terence Crawford said the biggest fight in boxing is me v Canelo. So it's going to be interesting to see if Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez are able to get it on, because for me that would be a phenomenal fight as far as I'm concerned. I think that would be a great fight, and yeah, I just think that would be a terrific fight. I think Crawford's too small, and I think Canelo beats him. But again, I think it's a fight where Crawford might be right. It might get a lot of intrigue. I think a lot of people will be interested in it, but I think the fight itself, I'm not sure if Crawford can win that fight, just because, again, like I've said and I've stated this many times, there's weight classes in boxing, and I don't feel that Terence Crawford is big enough to be able to deal with Canelo Alvarez. So one thing dealing with Spence, who's a lot smaller than Canelo. Canelo's a lot wider, he's a lot thicker, he's got a big neck, he's got a big back, he's very strong, he's been fighting bigger men. He hits very hard, he's a very good boxer as well. I think that's just be too difficult, and he's very strong, he's got a very good chin. It'll be very, very hard for, and I don't look, Crawford's always been of the mindset and the Canelo was too big. So I don't know what's been this change in Crawford's mindset that has resulted in him wanting to fight Canelo so bad, because this is a guy that was saying that Canelo's too big, and he doesn't want to fight Canelo because he feels that he's too big. So what has made, you've got to say that maybe it's just there's no opportunities out there for Crawford. Maybe he just feels that that's a big payday. But he said Canelo's too big. Now all of a sudden he's gone from saying Canelo's too big to calling him out, which is bizarre. It's bizarre because, like, The only thing I can make of it is that Crawford's looking at it that he's got nowhere else to go. The Spence fight's not happening. So it's a case where does he go? So he's saying, you know what? Let me just fight Canelo Alvarez and secure the bag. That's what it seems like. Because why not go down and try to win undisputed at 154? Win undisputed at 3 weight classes. So it doesn't really make sense why he would chase Canelo, who's at 168, which would almost be a jump, a 3 weight class jump. And Crawford's not even a natural 147, although I think he now is a fully fledged welterweight, especially after his last performance against Spence. I just think that moving up 3 weight classes is too big a jump. And I think Canelo Alvarez would make Crawford pay. But yeah, leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. Love to know your opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.